Hey, that's a lot of Bollotta. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of BollottaFide, your one and only pod for events and entertainment. I'm Anthony Bollotta.
And I'm Alexia Cristina Postolidis.
You sure are. Hi, Alexia.
Hello, I am.
Guess what?
What?
It's Pride Month.
It is.
You forgot.
I did, but
Yeah.
I love Pride Month.
Pride Month is awesome. And guess what's happening this year during Pride Month?
What?
The New York Cosmos have formed a partnership with Stonewall Inn, and they're celebrating Pride Month all month.
That's amazing.
Isn't that incredible? And next month, they're going to be celebrating America's 250th anniversary. Now, here's the interesting thing about the New York Cosmos.
Okay.
They play in Paterson, New Jersey. Not in New York, but in Paterson, New Jersey, a
Right.
town that was actually founded by Alexander Hamilton.
See, don't you love it when history and pride and love all intersect?
It's fabulous. So there's one more thing about
Amazing.
this
Yeah.
whole picture.
What?
They're playing at Hinchcliffe Stadium, which is one of America's first Negro League stadium and one of the few standing today. It's a historical stadium
Mhm.
for making sports available when Black players couldn't play in the National League. Awesome.
That's perfect.
Something we should definitely be celebrating this 250th anniversary of America. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Well, today we have a lot in store for you, including a new Tipsy,
And a cocktail.
newly twisted by our very own favorite flavorologist. Her name is Alex the Greek.
Designed to help you navigate your mood and improve your cocktail game.
I like the way you said that.
Thank you.
It's awesome. But first, it's time for the word of the week.
Ooh.
Words, 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 words. The more you know, the better you communicate.
And the better your chance of getting others to listen and care.
I love it when people listen and care. The word of the week is C-suite.
Ooh, C-suite. Spell it.
C-suite, capital C-S-U-I-T-E, C-suite.
I love that the S isn't capitalized, but please define it.
C-suite, it is the executives of a company when considered collectively. C-suite.
Okay, and use it in a sentence correctly, please.
I will now use it in a sentence correctly. Alex, if you don't shape up, you're going directly to the C-suite to have your hand slapped. C-suite.
Okay.
Now it's your turn. What do you think of the word? Leave a comment below. Like and subscribe. Tell us what you think of C-suite. If you know a C-suite, if you love a C-suite, if you don't love a C-suite, we want to know it all. Right?
Right.
Those are the delicious stories. I have a few C-suites I didn't like.
Ooh.
Don't tell anyone. Nobody needs to know.
Let's get
tipsy! See what it is. Today's tipsy is event production or audiovisual. They're not synonymous. In the wide world of meetings and events, the terms AV and production are so entwined, we fail to recognize that they are entirely two different kinds of support. AV, audiovisual, is exactly and only that, audio and visual support. Microphones, mixers, speaker cabinets, items necessary to amplify the sound. And projectors, screens, video and graphic interfaces, items necessary to amplify or project the visuals. The most common uses of audiovisual are breakout sessions, board meetings, exhibitions, events requiring little to no technical support over and above basic setup and operational skills. In fact, many AV firms provide what I'll call drop-and-go services, meaning they deliver, set up, and strike the equipment, but they don't remain on site to operate it unless you clearly define that as a need. Production, on the other hand, is more involved. In addition to providing audiovisual equipment, production firms offer stage design and fabrication, lighting, special effects, and technical planning support. They are present throughout the planning process to best integrate the production with all the other event elements. And they work alongside clients to help bring an event vision or message to life. Given its more elevated purpose, we equate the need for production services with general sessions, recognition events, staged presentations and performances, and the best production teams, those with theatrical experience, For example, well, they'll not only ensure the clear, intelligible communication of all activities emanating from the stage, they'll help you to use their tools to capture focus, excite interest, spark intrigue, and relay your messages in a much more meaningful, memorable way. I make the distinction between AV and production because, in my estimation, quite frankly, it needs to be made. Both have roles in our universe, but like their terms, their roles too have become conflated. And in too many cases, we're relegating our audiences to general sessions that sputter and stall, recognition events that fail to excitingly recognize, and performances that don't connect. We're procuring audiovisual when production is what we need. It's important to know there's a difference, and quite frankly, to embrace it now, not later. And not because I say so, but because as audiences are growing savvier and more demanding, engaging them becomes more challenging. And the decision to procure the wrong kind of technical support, well, could prove detrimental. And that's my Tipsy. Hey, thank you for joining us on BollottaFide.
If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button.
And we're back at our Tipsy car with our favorite flavorologist, Alex the Greek. Alex, what are you twisting for us?
Today, I'm twisting Alex's Twisted Paloma Hermosa. And in honor of your Tipsy, it's all about production. And the Hermosa, the Paloma Hermosa, is a little bit of a production element, but well worth it because it's absolutely delicious.
Okay.
So our ingredients are, we have our wonderful Pasión tequila. Thank you to the sponsors of Pasión tequila for sponsoring us on this episode, as well as a beautiful elderflower liqueur. And we've taken the Pasión tequila and I've infused it with fresh jalapeno. Now, I got this recipe from the wonderful Gustavo Rojas from Hey Bartender. If you haven't checked out Gustavo, please go to YouTube, check out the channel Hey Bartender. It's amazing. This is my little take. It's my little twist on it because I like things spicy. I made the recipe. It was delicious. And I thought, I'm going to try a little jalapeno in it.
That's a spicy meatball.
We also have our agave. And then we've got some beautifully fresh squeezed lime juice and some grapefruit juice, traditionally made with grapefruit soda, but I like it with fresh.
Yummy.
And then here's another little twist, an egg white. When you're making this, you can put it right into the shaker, do a dry shake with the egg white, and then you have one giant ice cube, and then it'll come out and you get a beautiful froth. I, however, one day hadn't properly
Froth the frothy?
No, the froth was frothed, but the ice cube, the giant ice cube, it didn't freeze. So I was looking at my egg white and I thought, well, what am I going to do? And I thought, let's make a meringue. And I kind of really like it. It's got a nice velvety texture and it's delicious. Okay, so we're going to start with, we're going to get our glasses prepped. Okay, and we're going to dip it in this beautiful pink pearl sugar.
That's rimming sugar.
That's a rimming sugar. Yes, it is. Now,
for those of you who have never heard of anything like that.
If you can find a grapefruit sugar, I highly recommend it. It's delicious. Unfortunately, every place seemed to be out, so I was unable to do that. Yes, sir.
I do. I just want to stick my finger in there and taste it.
Oh, go for it.
I'm going to do it.
Go for it. You can also make your own sugar if you would like. And I have been practicing recipes, but I haven't quite come up with the right one. So we're going with the pearl sugar today.
Pearl sugar.
Pearl sugar. Now, you can also do this with salt, which is really more traditional with the Paloma Hermosa. But because this is a spicy one, I like to offset the spicy with the sweetness of the sugar.
Makes sense.
Okay, Mr. Bollotta, would you please put ice in these glasses?
I will.
While I am starting to do the ingredients in our shaker.
Okay. 3 cubes?
3 cubes. Oh, and what do I make? Because I hadn't yet done this. Regarding our Pasión tequila, I want to give a little shout out because Pasión tequila comes from 4 generations of agave farmers and is crafted in the highlands of Arandas, Jalisco from hand-selected blue agave. From harvesting to traditional distillation methods, each step embodies the dedication to excellence. This family-owned farm and distillery ensures that it isn't just about crafting a beverage. It's about preserving tradition while embracing innovation, making this tequila one that captures Mexico's heart. Pasión Tequila, everybody.
Pasión.
Thank you, sir.
Passion.
Passion. Okay. So now we're making this in threes because, why do it in one when you can do it in threes?
So you'll split this in three.
You're gonna split this in three if you only want one. Okay, let's get that sucker open.
Okay.
So for 3 drinks on this, we're gonna do 2 1/4 of regular tequila.
2 1/4 for 3 drinks.
Yes, because that's just of the regular.
Okay, so that would be 1 1/2 for 2 drinks and 3/4 for 1 drink.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do
doing my math right.
Just about 1/4. There we go. Okay, let's put that back there.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're gonna do the same 2 1/4 of the infused tequila.
Okay.
So there's 1. And you're gonna spill a little, don't worry about it.
You can lick it up later.
That's right.
All righty.
Or you'll get your flies drunk, one way or the other.
That's again 3/4 for each, right?
Yes. Now we're gonna do 1 1/2 of the elderflower for 3 drinks.
1 1/2.
So it'd be
a half.
That's right.
Per.
Okay. And just tip that over for a half.
Okay.
Okay. Okie dokie. Now we're gonna do our lime juice. So I'm gonna just get little measuring tools here. And for 3, we're gonna do 2 1/2 tablespoons of lime juice. Oh, excuse me, of grapefruit juice. Let's start with the grapefruit juice.
The grapefruit is
we're gonna use a little bit more of the lime juice.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 1 1/2. So that's 3 tablespoons. 1 1/2 ounces for 3. Okie dokie.
Okay, so after the grapefruit.
Okay, now we're gonna do 2 1/4 tablespoons. 2 1/4 ounces, which equals 4 1/2 tablespoons of lime juice.
That's a lot of math. 4 1/2 tablespoons. Or 1 1/2 tablespoons.
That's right. And I would talk more, but then I'm gonna lose my count. We're gonna,
Don't do that.
We don't want to do that.
I'll do the talking.
You do the talking. There we go. We got 4 1/2 of that.
Okay.
Lovely. Oh, all right. Now we're going to add our agave. And for 3 drinks, we're going to add 1 1/2 tablespoons of agave to this.
Okay.
You can use a simple sugar too, but the agave is a much nicer addition because it's just not quite as sweet and syrupy.
Is there a difference between blue agave and agave?
Well, blue agave is really delicious and it matches our Pasión tequila, so that's kind of why I chose it.
I got to sniff the agave.
Yeah, sniff the agave. Let's get those out of the way.
It smells like you could just drink it right out of the bottle.
It's really good. It's good in tea. It's good in everything. I use this for all of my drinks when I'm adding a sweetener.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
So now we're going to add ice.
Okay.
And if you will help me out, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do the same thing.
Just use your hands.
Just a little bit easier. And let's get rid of that scoop if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
Thank you.
Scoop.
Just a little bit more because we want this to be nice and chilled.
Okay.
All right. So now we're going to shake, 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 shake.
Should I be frothing?
Yeah. Would you just stiffen up those egg whites a little bit?
I told you I'd froth. So I know how to stiffen egg whites. That I know how to do. I'll turn it on. I know how to turn it on.
Do it.
This is fun.
Isn't it?
It is. It's fun. Oh, it was really hard. You're right. It did need to be re-stiffened.
A little bit.
You know, the stiffiness goes down after a while. You have to re-stiffen it. No innuendo at all.
None.
I can't make the sound. It sounds like something else.
Sounds like a bee.
A bee?
Doesn't it sound like a bumblebee? No? Sounds like a bumblebee to me.
To me, like...
Okay, I think we're good.
Like a teeth cleaning. That's what it sounds like to me.
So we have our dehydrated grapefruit. We're going to add some dehydrated lime. Just kind of let it load on top there a little bit. I think that's good.
Okay. Is it dehydrated or dehydrated?
Well, it depends on how many of these you've had.
Okay.
So right now it's dehydrated.
Okay.
All right. And we're going to add a little bit of this beautiful foam right to this side so you get a little bit of that incredible texture.
It's so pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Wow.
See?
Paloma Hermosa.
Yes. Let's add you a little bit more.
What's the origin of this drink, Miss Alice?
So some believe that the drink debuted in 1955. Let's see, when Squirt, which is a grapefruit soda, came on the scene. Some believe that the Paloma Hermosa was named after La Paloma. It was a song, and Paloma means dove. And some believe it's named after pomelo, which is the Spanish word for grapefruit. Like I said before, it's typically made with grapefruit soda. I prefer the fresh ingredient of grapefruit juice. All right. So now we are ready to enjoy.
Okay. Cheers.
Are you ready?
Yes, a beautiful drink.
Thank you. And to our fabulous audience.
Yes.
Cheers.
Thank you for this delicious drink.
You are more than welcome.
And for all of the effort you put in the production, value of this drink is not to be ignored.
It's going to be a wee bit spicy, so just...
Okay, here we go. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
That's what she said. Oh, my goodness. It's not too spicy.
Okay, good.
But I can taste the jalapeno.
Yes.
It's really flavorful. And the sugar helps diffuse the spiciness anyway.
Huh. Isn't that good?
You can hear it's having an effect on me. Bottoms up, cheers, and here's to a big production. Hey, thank you for listening to BollottaFide.
If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.
And remember to leave us your questions or comments at bollotta.com/podcast.
BollottaFide is a production of Bollotta Entertainment.
Hey, that's a lot of Bollotta. Stay engaging.